Hey guys, today we are taking a look at my top 5 self-defense weapons. This is different than the home defense weapons videos because the home defense weapon video I mostly show giant weapons like axes and baseball bats and things like that. Those things you can't carry around with you. The stuff I'm about to show you, the 5 things I'm going to show you, is stuff that you can actually keep in your pocket or your jacket or something like that. But yeah, before we get into it, make sure your local laws allow you to carry whatever weapon you're going to carry, and they allow you to use whichever weapon you're about to actually use for your self-defense situations. So yeah, now that we got that out of the way, first off we got batons. I got a small baton. I believe this is a 16-inch baton, and then I got a big one as well. It's much bigger. There it is. Yeah, so the thing with this baton, it's a good baton, the big one. It's really effective. It has much more weight than the small one, and it can do a lot more damage, and it's a lot more scary looking to scare away the attacker. But it's hard to fit this into your pocket, so you'll probably need a holster for this. And you know, that's sort of obvious. If you don't want to show that you have a weapon on you, you know, that's one thing you have to consider. This thing is gigantic. It's hard to fit in a normal pocket. Probably go in your coat pocket though. So yeah, and then there's this here is the small baton. You have to get it up close, fairly close. And the thing is, it's easy to carry in your pocket. You can disarm the attacker. You can hit their, if they have a weapon in their hand, you can attack that, knock the weapon out of their hand, hit them in the head, whatever it is. Whatever you got to do to defend yourself. These are both amazing weapons if you can use them. Alright, next up is a flashlight. So this isn't really considered a weapon, so hopefully, you know, you won't get into any illegal issues with this, but still, it's a really good weapon. It's a little bit big. You could carry this in your pocket, or you could do what I do. I put it in my coat. I'll show you. Yeah, there it is. So, here's my coat. I put it right in the inner pocket. Like that. Sorry, yeah. So I put in my inner coat pocket, like that. And I can quickly take this out and use it. Similar to the baton, not as long as the baton, not as effective, but still, you can use this, or you can use a smaller one that's easily carried in your pocket, and you can use it as a coup baton for striking. But this, you could just strike like that. And it's a good flashlight, you know? If you're looking around in your car and things like that, a suspicious area in a parking lot, it's dark, you can light that area up, make sure no one's hiding there to attack you. So yeah, flashlights like these are really good. Next up we have pepper spray. This is advertised as dog spray here in Canada. This is a really good self-defense tool, mainly because you don't have to get up close to your attacker. You can just stand back and spray, and it doesn't take any physical force. You don't have to punch the person. All you have to do is, you know, it doesn't take any strength basically. You just press this and you spray them, and if you do get them in the eye, you get them in the face, you know, you have time to escape. It's a nice little thing. No effort really involved, and you can keep it on your keys. Next thing is coup batons. This is another thing you can just put on your keys. You can keep it on you. You can easily use this to defend yourself if you strike like this. But it's not the most effective thing, but at least you have something. It's better than punching with your hand and, you know, breaking your knuckles and things like that. So it's good for striking. Hopefully, like, I would go for something bigger. Hopefully you guys have something bigger than this as your coup baton. Just a little bit bigger, not massive, but there are some bigger ones out there. You can find them on eBay and things like that. They're much better. They have more, they're a bit bigger, so you have a better grip, and they have a longer actual spike at the front. Or point. So yeah, these are a good little weapon as well. Next thing we got is knives. Knives, a lot of people carry knives for their self-defense because they're really good and they're really scary looking. You'll probably deter the attacker when you actually pull this out. In some cases you won't, but yeah, in some cases you can. Knives are a good point. Knives are a good self-defense weapon. They can do a lot of damage if you know how to use them. If you've trained with them, even better. It's best to go with something that you've actually trained with and practiced with. So yeah, knives are a really good option too. This is a Smith & Wesson HRT boot knife. Sorry, HRT fixed blade knife. In the US they call it a boot knife, but here it's just one edge, and Yeah, this is the thing that you can use to put on your boot. I actually carry this on the inside of my boot. It's really nice. Not that you really have time to go into your boot, but if you do, in one of those self-defense situations, yeah, this is nice. It's a fixed blade knife, and it has a long blade. Really sharp point. Boot knives are cool. Next up, we got the cold steel tie light. That's a really good weapon as well. This thing, you can trust it won't lock back on you, because they got that, I think you call it a Triad Lock. But yeah, these are super effective. They got a sharp point, they got a nice blade. Easy to carry around with you. Won't be annoying to carry around. Oh yeah, one more thing. So another thing you want is a knife that you can easily deploy. I got the cold steel tie light in my pocket. You don't want one of those knives that you have to use two hands to pull them out and then you'll actually use them. You don't know what's going to happen by then. So the good thing about this knife is the cold steel tie light. All you have to do is just keep it on the edge of your pocket like this and then just pull it out and it comes out. So this thing, forgot what you call it, but this thing right here, it catches on the side of your pocket and it deploys the knife really fast. So once you have that out, you can put it in action. Alright, next up we got the cold steel Delta Dart. This is really nice. It's another thing that you can quickly deploy. You just put this around your neck and then just pull this out and use it. This will be hanging off your neck and you just pull this from the bottom and it's ready to use, probably under your shirt. Makes a really good striking weapon. Has a lot of space for penetration. Okay, next up we got the cold steel OSS. Now this, if you can carry a knife like this, I know some places allow open carry of knives, big hunting knives like this, and obviously some places don't. So yeah, this would be a good option if you're able to carry it. A lot of penetration, a lot of blade to do penetration. You can slash with this knife. Overall, a really good knife. Okay guys, so some people are wondering why I didn't put any handguns in this video. Mainly because in a lot of places you can't carry a handgun for self-defense. That's the rule in Canada. That's the law in Canada. You can't carry. You can have a handgun in your home, but you can't carry around with you, and you can't use it for self-defense. But you know, if handguns were possible, if I was able to carry a handgun, I would. They're amazing, great for self-defense. You can take on 4 or 5 attackers, no problem. They don't require physical strength. But yeah, we can't carry handguns here in Canada, and there's a lot of other places and a few states that don't allow you to carry handguns. So yeah, that's basically why I chose these to show you like basic self-defense weapons without handguns, because a lot of people can't have handguns. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what your top 5 self-defense weapons are.